You foolish man. I am a Jito Ryo master. Allow me to reunite you with your ancestors.
Unbelievable destructive power. Power, 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 power.
Coincidence? It's more than that. This is fate.
What's up, everyone? Nodoka Yuy here. How you guys doing today? Welcome to another episode of Noonami. I'm your host, Nodoka Yuy. I got my good friend, co-host, and best friend in the world, Trae Vito here.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
And you can see down here who's kind of messing around with keyboards and stuff right now. It's a good thing I turned it off. They got the one Obi Kenobi, one Kenobi, Ben.
Ben!
Hey, say hi. Hi. Say hi, buddy. Say hi. He's like, nope, give me the password.
He's like, nope, not right now.
Not right now. Leave me alone. Yeah, so, how you been, man?
I'm all right. Just hanging in there.
Yep. Just another one of those days. You know how it is.
Yep.
We survived 2 winter storms already.
Everyone on the way, evidently.
Yeah, apparently. And I kind of heard a rumor when that one's coming too. I'm like, that's weird.
When they say?
So from a rumor I heard Valentine's Day was supposed to come. I was like, wait.
Hey, that's a perfect time for a blizzard to come, so you can be shacked up with your love. You know what I mean? As you can be in the house and y'all can do romantic cuddling and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? That'll be perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Get the fireplace going.
And especially on a Saturday of all days too.
Hey, for real. Oh, it's on Saturday too?
It's on Saturday too.
Oh yeah. Perfect.
Perfect.
That's what's crazy though. These storms have been coming only on Saturday.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like
that's. And it's like it makes me feel like, okay, either there's a fine, or the government controlling the weather. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with my conspiracy theory.
Yeah. Look, I'm on the same page as you. I'm literally on the same page. Seriously. So it's crazy. Oh, are you gonna try to lay down and get comfortable now? Knowing you, buddy.
Oh, he's tired.
Yeah, that's why he's quiet. Quiet. Yep. So, but yeah. So let's get into our nice little icebreaker here. Whatsoever that we always do. So, and we do like we always do. What we're currently watching. So, Vito, what you got, man?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Let me pull up my Crunchyroll real quick. Cause I just started watching random stuff on top of the assignments. But of course, we're gonna definitely get into that.
Oh yeah, definitely. You're not touching my mouse, buddy. This kid.
Hold on. I gotta pull up my little log real quick. My bad. Bear with me. Give me a minute.
You're good.
Hey, it's annoying. Save your password and do the whole little password thing, and then
Yep. Oh my god, it's so annoying.
And then it restarts, and then it doesn't save it. And then you gotta sit up here and retype it in and resave it. Yeah, that's annoying.
Oh yeah, trust me. I'll be like, why do I gotta keep kind of doing this every single time? Now it got to the point. Where like now I'm on my computer. If I actually get on, it's like okay, we know your password and everything else. Now you got to put in this PIN number. I'm like, the PIN number I get in to log in my computer. Really? I gotta go through that.
Yeah, I hate that.
No.
Just to log into the computer.
Okay. You want your tablet? You want your tablet? Here, look, your tablet's on the floor, still spinning. Look, here. We get you out of this.
Oh, that's why. Because my caps are on. I'm like, why can I not get into my own? And I know I got the password right. Kept saying incorrect.
Come on, go to bring teaser. Hey, that's why, because I can't get to them. Because your finger's on it. Alright, this might be getting...
No, go to my... No.
There we go.
Alright, so where I was at was...
Sorry, if you hear some weird noises, I'll be playing with this, like, fighting animals right now.
Alright, so the current animes I've been watching. Yesterday I took a nice little look. I'm on the third episode of this one, but it's second brother undercover in prison.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
And then the other one was I'm sorry, Laughing Under the Clouds. That's the name of the the episode I just said, the second brother Under the Clouds, which is it's like it's these three brothers. One brother is the oldest brother, and he has custody of his younger brothers, and they're like almost like bounty hunters type things, with like little powers or whatever like that. So,
okay.
So far so good. It was just something that I just wanted to watch, just to interest me real quick. The other one, Lord of Mysteries. So I'm still on that first season, messing around with that. And then, of course, I'm not going to say the ones that you watch. I will let you do that. But those two,
for assignment reasons.
Yeah. I watched those last weekend. Well, not last weekend, but I think it was like Monday, Tuesday, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sunday I started Sentenced, but I think Monday and Tuesday I actually watched both of them all the way through.
All right.
Yeah.
So, all right. That's what's up. Yeah. So as for me, so my usual setups and everything else. The last thing I ended up watching was the latest episode of MF Ghost, which was very emotional. Actually, this was a very emotional episode. And I was very surprised because from because of what's happening in the series now, because it's summer vacation now, so things are actually setting up the stage for for the next race. But we get to get a little bit more information about our main character, what his main agenda was in season one, which was actually focusing on was trying to find his father. So this was a very emotional episode. So this actually answers the true question of him searching for his father. So I'm not going to say what happens. So you have to actually watch it. And trust me, I was actually I was very, very surprised. But the only thing I can say, I was very happy to see one of the brothers from the original Initial D still had the skills of his rate, still had the skills of the Rising Suns.
Mhm.
So I was kind of surprised to see him and showing some dude the ropes and stuff and scaring the pants out of him, which is great. But then also found out that his brother is getting married too in the process. I was like, huh, surprising. But yeah, it's that. But there is one anime. I kind of had this on the back burner, and I kind of didn't really pay attention. Like I went to watch it. It was part of the because we're now in the winter, so this is around the fall season. So I kind of went back and did some other animes I wanted to check out, and one of them I had in my list because I was like, okay, I want to check this out. I want to see what it's all about, and I actually like it so far. I'm already like 5 episodes. I think it was like 5 episodes in. Yeah, I'm on the fifth episode of this right now. It's one of those. And as me, I'm always one of those suckers for anything with like slice of life, drama, romance, if anything like that. I'm always curious. This one's called "With You, Our Love Will Make It Through," and this kind of reminds me a bit of Beastars.
Okay.
Just just a little because the concept of Beastars, like when you see the first episode, the wolves in love with the rabbit and everything else, Aurora versus the carnivore kind of situation. There's that. This one's a little different because it's just a beast man coming to because there's a certain nation of the world where there's like all the beasts, like all the animals and stuff like that. They're beast human,
Yeah.
in their own in their own town or whatsoever. And then he comes to the other side of the barrier to go to school in the human world. You know,
Okay.
so and it's very instant because it's like that's why I said it kind of gave me that beast star kind of vibe a tad because of that whole over kind of world kind of situation. But as you progress,
Uh-huh.
it's a little different than you expected. But I like it because it shows a little more of like a nice little character development, different things like that. You learn more about the two main characters. You find out what the beast his main goal is, and he actually wants to become a doctor. You find out in episode 2 that he wants.
Ah.
Freaking funny baby. I knew it. What you do? Yep, he kicked something out. One sec. What you kick out? Damn it, buddy. You kicked out my freaking thing. You kicked out. Yes. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Like you still like I can even when he kicked out, I can still hear you.
Okay. Now it's me. I didn't know what he kicked out. I didn't know if it was the headphones or what. I was like, all right, what you do? What you do to my
Yeah.
stuff?
I heard you still perfectly, so I don't think he
there we
kicked out nothing too bad. Whatever he kicked.
Okay. I think he. Nah, I just touched something and messed something up. Oh crap. There we go. I know what happened. I know what he kicked.
Oh, what he kicked?
Nah, it's one. It's the adapter to that connects to here that had like
Oh.
multiple ports.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
yeah.
it was the what was it? It was his tablet. That's what it was. Couldn't think of the name. But anyway, yeah. So so this is actually a really good series to check out. Yeah, I was looking at that. But other stuff like the topics we're going to talk about, the main topic, I'm just putting it on hold right now to let it build up a little bit.
Yeah.
I did. So I did watch the latest episode of Jack of All Trades, Party of None. So if you guys have not seen my review on that, definitely check it out. I did was doing some experimentation, so please bear with me. Leave a comment down below. Please don't chop my head off. This is my first time doing this, so please bear with me. But yeah, so I was impressed with the latest episode, but I was kind of hoping for maybe a double episode, like the next episode be a little more info. But we'll see what happens. I could be wrong, but other than that, that's pretty much all I had on my end. So. But if you guys actually like everything that we talked about or had any animes you guys checked out, please let us know in the comments down below and go from there. So, all right, let's get into some news.
I want to add, I just put on my list Jack of all trades, so I'm going to tell y'all how that is next time.
All right, gotcha. Oh, yeah, it's definitely worth it. So, up to where we're at now, it's definitely worth it.
Oh.
All right. It's definitely worth it.
Cool.
All right. So let's get into some news here, and in the process of it, I actually found something I kind of experiment with. So now I found some music. Let's try this. See how this works out.
Get that music going.
So, let's go with this. Hey, no, you don't. God, Obi, stop pushing buttons. Sorry, guys. If you see some weird stuff happening, Ben is like pushing buttons on my keyboard, so we find anything that lights up, he just gets very entertained. So, all right. So, anyways, let's get into some news here while we got some music playing and everything else. Let's see. There was a good amount of stuff, and we do have, and trust me, a lot has been more talked about Nintendo Direct since that came yesterday. That will be another time that me and Vito are gonna actually talk about that and put in our opinions and stuff like that. So let me see if I can find some good stuff here. What are you doing? Why are you stomping? There's one I saw that caught my attention, and I gotta get down here. There it is. I'm gonna start with this one. So, there it is. Cool. So, if you guys have not heard of the anime called Welcome to Demon School Iruma, so definitely be prepared. We're gonna be getting the next season. I believe that should be coming very soon.
You said Welcome to Demon School?
Yeah, Welcome to Demon School. Iruma is the name of it.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's going to be coming out, if I'm not mistaken, that season. Yeah, buddy. Having fun? Let's see. Yeah. We're going to be getting it part of the spring season. So we'll be seeing it somewhere around in April. So we're getting season 4 of that. So if you have not seen it, definitely check it out. But that's not the reason why I'm bringing this up. The reason I'm bringing this up is because there's I guess I wouldn't say maybe an alternate universe kind of situation, but this one's called Welcome to Demon School Iruma's Irumafia. The manga has now got greenlit to do the anime for next year, January. So we're basically having our main character become a mafia boss now, with the characters and everyone else. So this one's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit interesting. I'm kind of curious how this is gonna play out.
Yeah.
So. And I kind of like this art style, which is kind of interesting because the main character is literally human, and his father, he got adopted from the Demon King, and came and actually goes to a demon school, but has to hide his identity that he's a human, because if they find out he's human, they're going to eat him or kill him or any kind of situation like that. That's literally the first episode, and explains everything of that.
Yeah.
But, so it gets interesting because the end of season 3 kind of sets the bar very high.
Right.
So so we're going to be getting another version of Welcome to Demon School Iruma. So him being a mafia boss, we'll get that next year. So if you guys haven't, but the manga is out, so if you guys want to check it out, read it, kind of get an idea, definitely get your hands on it and check it out. All right, let's see. Yep. Say that for you, Vito. I think we already talked about that one. Something about Monarch. It's on here. Surprising.
Monarch. Okay.
Yeah. I guess they got another trailer, I guess?
Okay.
Yeah, it's surprising.
Right. You know what? I think I think that's one of the things I was going to cover on the
Vito. Yep. Let's see. There was one. Where'd it go? I just saw it too, and it's buried in with all this Nintendo Directness. Jeez, where is it? I just saw they were gonna do they're doing a live action. for something. I think it was, if I can find it. No, Blue Lock's in a live action. Oh, I just forgot about this. So, for anybody who has been following the Digimon Beat Breaks, which I have not. I am kind of still in episode 1. I haven't got a chance to get around it. What are you doing, funny baby? Get over here.
Did you end up getting the game? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, I got the game.
Okay.
Yeah, I have Time Strangers. I am kind of still like between the beginning and mid because I've been more focusing on leveling and getting the Digimons out the way I want to, because since I bought the Ultimate Edition and everything else, they gave me the pass where I can go into one place and just power level. But I'm actually powering level because I have to get Digimons to a certain so this one's a little different because it's just certain levels and stuff you can do it and digivolve them to certain levels. It's just now that you have to do a little bit extra more work. It's like you have to get your attributes and stuff to the point where they have to meet the requirements to digivolve. Because Renamon can digivolve, and using Renamon as a prime example, Renamon can digivolve into four different characters. So you have, in order to get her to become the next version, you have to meet the requirements, which is like the let me see. I think it's like if I remember correctly, to get Kubimon was the intelligence has to be a certain level. Has to be a certain certain points. Okay. So it's a little more work you have to do. So that's why I have that's why I kind of got I think because I'm trying to think it's this Frontier I got the season 3 character, all 3 season 3 characters, and I got them already in their next form. So Renamon, Guillemon, and Terramon are basically are in their second forms.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they're already there. So now to get their next form after that, it's 2 factors I gotta do, which is again the certain requirements, and then I have to get myself at a certain rank to get them to get the next level.
Okay.
So, but I do have some of the other ones that basically will can use the eggs from season 2.
Yeah.
So I got to progress in the story, which is I think once I'm done the next part of the story, this is where they introduce the eggs. So, but anyways, but back to Digimon Beat Breaker. So basically, they just released a new character in this latest episode. So we have a new character popped up with a new Digimon as well. So that's episode 18. Let's see. Let me see. Let me kind of do this real quick. Let me stop this real quick. Let me add. Oh, no. Yeah. Let me... You can hear all the banging noise. Let's replace. Is it in here? Are you on me? Yes.
Gotta get you a toy keyboard.
He does have a toy keyboard. Did you just drop your binky? Yes, you did. Here. Nope, you're not throwing that at me. Not throwing the binky. No, we're not doing that. I'm trying to see if I can actually add something here. Windows. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Let's use this. I'm going to use this instead. All right, let's do this. And oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So let you see the latest. So yeah, this is the latest character that's got added. Okay. And then that's the Digimon as well.
What is that?
Don't ask me. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we got. Oh man. So yeah, that's what we got.
I could not be on the show. They had me as a character on the show. What is that?
Replace.
Yo, it looked like he's that pixelated camouflage. That actually kind of look cool though.
Yeah.
Yo, that is wild.
Yeah. So yeah, that's in today's episode 18 of that. Okay. So let me double check to make sure that is today. If not, no, yeah, that is today, pretty much. Or as of the recording, which is Friday, tomorrow will be the latest episode, which will reveal him and his Digimon. And you having a field day. He just not want to sit still. Fine. Fine, you want to step on my legs? Fine, do that. Alright, where are you? I know it's in here. I just saw it. It was like on the bottom. It's gotta be at the bottom. There it is, finally. There it is. Alright, so if you guys have actually seen Sakamoto Days, that's on Netflix. I think they completed the first 2 arcs for part 1 and part 2. So apparently we got the live action movie that's coming, and they actually released a second teaser trailer. So I'm guessing it won't be releasing in Japan April 29th.
Okay.
So, which I have not seen the anime yet. I'm still having my feelings about having animes on Netflix and stuff like that, and that's just the part that still bothers me. It's like it's hard to like kind of just say, okay, I'm gonna go to Netflix, and then when your fiance kind of gets on Netflix and watch movies and stuff and everything else, it's like I can't. I'm like, I mean, I do like the fact that it's going to my phone provider, so I'm happy about it. I can't complain.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's go one more. I'm not talking about that one. Let's see. No, don't want that. Yeah. So again, like I said, I'm kind of going to fly on these news because majority of this is bombarded with nothing but, like I said, Nintendo Direct.
Which was crazy is it was a short but sweet Nintendo Direct, but it was packed with a lot of like coming to, you know what I mean? So,
yeah. What the heck is? What the? I'm kind of scared. Like I don't know. I'm debating on that one.
What happened?
You know what? Why not? Let's go with it. Let's just go with it. Like I see 2 pictures and it just. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this, but okay, let's just roll with it. So, Rooster Fighter anime revealed April 5th in Japan. Yeah, Rooster Fighters.
Rooster Fighters.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it's called. Rooster Fighters.
Mm.
Like, it's an anime. Like, it was based off a manga, now turned into an anime. I'm like, I don't know.
Rooster Fighters sound weird.
Yeah, that's the part. That's why I kept passing by. I seen like 2 of them. Like, do I want it? Do I not want it? Yeah. So I guess Japan in April.
So I mean, is it like roosters though? Like what?
Yeah. It's actually roosters. Like, it's like an anime. So let's see. Oh wow, that's why. The anime first. Let's see. The anime will first debut on Adult Swim Toonami program block on March 14th. Expected on the 15th of English dub. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. KG is more than just an ordinary rooster. So yeah, it's basically focused on a bunch of roosters. See,
like actual roosters, like chicken.
Like, yeah. Like I'll show you the screen. I'll show you what the picture looks like. So I was like, wait, what? Let's see. Place. This up and do this. See? Yeah, that's what it is. That's all I can say.
Are they like a artisan? Like what is?
I don't know.
We've had something like this before. I can't remember what it was, but I feel like I've seen not with roosters, but with like some kind of farm animal having like a fighting anime type thing or whatever. We just can't think of what it is, but
yeah.
Yo, that first rooster, man, he looked jacked. He had muscles all up in his thigh area and all that toss. Like he looked like he would kick your head off.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like
definitely.
Well, that's That's a that's an interesting. And you know what's crazy? I had some Asian friends that do like the chicken fight and all this other stuff. And that is they do like on the side type thing, like on some we play spades, we fight chickens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type stuff. Like it might be a more common thing than what a lot of us think with the Asian culture. So, you know, to actually make an anime where the actual chickens are like talking and fighting and stuff, like their perspective on chicken fighting, like that would be very, very interesting, man. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm like. I don't know. It's one of those things.
Excuse me, man.
Yeah, you're
I've been
good.
trying to clear my sinuses for a minute.
Yep. See anything else I can find real quick before we actually end this? Let me see. Some new PlayStations. Oh, no, that's for the Sandstorm, if he talks about that. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna bring this up. This will be my last one because I'm actually excited for this one. This is one of my biggest animes I have followed a while back, but that kind of branched me out into like new animes to check out. So the whole magical girl situation, but this one I like the most because it had like a lot of good action, and the further you get into the series, the crazier it gets. So for you guys have not heard of this, and this is kind of like way back when, but apparently, if you ever heard the anime called Magical Girl Lyrical Nanaha is the name of it. If you have heard of it, definitely check that out. It's actually a really good anime. It gets, as you get deeper into it, it gets more serious. I think season 3 goes into a little bit more details of their characters. The main characters actually get older, and you see them as adults and not as kids. But here you go. Here, play. So, but so we got a new anime coming out. So it continues where it left off. So this is like further into the future. They have I guess new anime, more new cast, they got an ending song. So we got a little bit more details of what's going on. The name of the anime is basically called Magical Girl Lyrical Nanaha Exceed Gun Blaze Revenge. That is a mouthful. A very mouthful call. But this actually is
these titles is probably something shorter in Japan, but then like when it comes to
Japanese,
it translates, it's a whole paragraph. Like, yeah, we got to think of a abbreviation for this.
Yeah. I just usually just say Nanaha. I just say Nanaha or just lyrical girl. Mm-hmm. But the interesting thing about this that this is their 20th anniversary too for this anime.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this anime's been out for a while. So to actually have this out and coming in this year.
Yeah.
I think it's part of the spring. If not, it might be later on. I know I've seen it earlier and it was supposed to be coming out soon, which I'm actually am very excited to check out. I have been up to date with it and kind of haven't heard anything in a while. I thought that last one was going to be it because stop messing with the Switch 2. Obi, either way. Look, no Switch 2 for you. There's a Switch 1 downstairs. You can play with. Yeah. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, it's not in here, but I think it's gonna be coming. It's coming soon. I know this anime is coming. I have to have the door shut. I can't have you. Really? He does not want to be still. So I do apologize. But yeah, so definitely this is one of those animes I'm definitely looking forward to. I'll keep a lookout on it, and I may have a trailer if I do find one. We'll definitely check it out on maybe the next episode if we have it or not. So, but other than that, guys, that is it for the news. Sorry that I kind of went on the fly and just threw some in here because again, as I said this twice, it's the third time. The Nintendo Direct has basically took over the news of anime, so I'm just like, what's going on here? So we'll have more of a talk on that with me. Me and Vito will have a talk on this when we actually look at the trailer. When we figure out actual date to do this. So definitely stay tuned for that. But if you guys actually like the news that we talked about and everything else on here, please leave a comment down below and everything else. So let's get into our main event. And let me see if I can. Let's find a different. Let's do this. Let's change it up. I'm gonna play this music instead. See how this works out. I'm like still playing around with music in here. Let's see. Are you gonna play? Nope, that's not working. Let's do. How's this one? How's this sound? Okay, I'll go with that. I'll roll with that. All right, so our main topic today is, like I said before. No, we should say they don't do them. I clap my hands. You clap your hands. Okay, like I said, so in today's episode, like I said before, our episode is better than 30 minutes. So I gave Vito an assignment. The assignment was for him to check out 2 specific animes. These 2 specific animes were actually, which is already has started. We already basically are, if I'm not mistaken, like 5 episodes in, I believe. If I can get to the thing. I keep getting all these notifications. Let's make sure I tell you, am I right or wrong? We are actually, yes, we're 5 episodes in of this week. I had Vito to check out Sentenced to Be a Hero, only the first episode. And I also had him watch something from, I believe it was the summer of 2025, which was actually Clevitus. Both of these actually, the first episode, both of these actually had an hour episode each. So, now, Vito, first of all, what did you actually think of both of the animes? So let's start with Sentenced to Be a Hero first.
That one, it was decent. For some reason, I just feel like I'm just kind of just fatigued on like the Dungeons and Heroes type thing or whatever like that sometimes. So sometimes I just gotta kind of like just sit through it, and then like something might catch my attention and gets me invested and stuff like that. But it was. I was like, I gotta keep watching this to actually kind of, you know what I'm saying, go in further, you know what I'm saying, just to, you know what I'm saying, get it. But that first episode, for it to be an hour, for me, it had some action like a mug, with the action and stuff like that. But it kind of just threw us in the midst of stuff, like just in the middle of like what was going on, like a battle type thing or whatever like that. And it was kind of like, okay, why is it
Exactly.
going on right now? Like what?
Exactly.
What's going on? But explaining, okay, this is what's going on with these heroes and how they're reincarnated and all this other stuff, and goddesses and gods and things of that nature that they like, I guess, worship or protect or serve or something like that. And you know, our hero, the main character, whatever like that, he's like one of these hard-nosed, like, whatever, I don't serve you, I'm doing this for, you know what I'm saying, whatever his self, whatever wants, you know, do it for or whatever like that. But yeah, definitely a it started to become an interesting anime and stuff like that. I started, like I said, starting to get a little, just a little invested. Not as much as I want to be, just because, like I said, sometimes just that I'm just fatigued on certain stuff that's like Dungeons and Dragons adjacent type content. But you know, it was cool. You want to know what I think about it being an hour?
For that one.
So let me see. So if I'm not mistaken, the episode it actually wasn't as long as I thought. I actually thought it was like
it's It's like 58 actually.
Yeah, like 58, but pretty much an hour. You know what I mean? But it being that long, say that it was like on TV with commercials and stuff, it definitely would have been
exactly an hour.
a buck. Yeah, it definitely would have been exactly a buck. So I was like, yeah, that will be that. I feel like that would have been satisfying in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, by it being the first episode and we're trying to figure out what's going on and stuff still wasn't explained fully, but you did a good job explaining at least certain aspects that just kind of get you kind of like, okay, I'm in. Okay, some guys, let's go. I think it helps, you know what I'm saying, opposed to like a 30-minute to a 20-minute anime being its starter and you're trying to hook somebody, you know what I'm saying, onto your show and trying to get that. I think it's a good strategy, you know, just to kind of have those episodes, the first episode, just a bit longer than your next episodes and stuff like that, just to kind of draw it out. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, To Be a Hero X did the same exact thing. Their first episode was kind of longer on the longer tip, pause. But it did its job by, you know what I'm saying, like kind of getting to the point or, you know, sharing with us, you know, certain aspects that we need to know. And I think that's the direction that a lot of these newer animes are starting to go in. Like, hey, you know, just like TV shows, 9 times out of 10, if this is a new show, that first episode is going to be like the longest. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be an hour possibly. You know what I mean? I want to say with Stranger Things, I want to say that first episode was pretty long. You know what I'm saying? Longer than the other episodes and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think that's a good strategy. Kind of going back to like an old way of things, because I remember back in the day with pilots and stuff like that. Pilots sometimes would be a bit longer. So, yeah, that I think it was appropriate.
Right.
Could they have done just a little bit more on there in that hour? Possibly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But yeah.
All right. So now, what was your opinion on Clevitus? Since this was this was the one that like we had saw the trailer a while back and we were all like questionable about it, and we were like, we don't know. Like I even said, if I remember that, like I need a little more information. It looks interesting, but I need a little bit more information because like the question marks and things like that. I think you had that same check mark. I think you and also Santor had the same situation too. Like we were all confused with it. That's why. So, but now actually getting the first episode and me seeing it all the way up to episode 5, which I know is complete, and also got greenlit for season 2. I'm enjoying it so far for what it is. But now to actually have you see the first episode, what was your opinion on that one?
So this one was actually 45 minutes long. So it was a bit shorter than the other one. So it was easier to kind of get through, but at the same time, it did a very good job introducing an origin to this whole story. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You had a sense that this was the beginning, and it did a very good job sharing the state of humanity and what they're doing against these beasts and things of that nature, or these gods or whatever I forgot what they're called, but anyway, and what they're doing and like how terrible and corrupt Hearts has been in attacking, you know what I'm saying, benevolent creatures or god type creatures and stuff, and how the gods actually kind of look at the humans like, what are you? You know what I'm saying? Or what is this? And you know what I'm saying? This one curious god, which is, you know, the title of the name or the anime and stuff like that. He's like, I'm going to, since you came and attacked me, I'm about to go get some answers of what's going on with y'all. And for the first halves and stuff like that, it did its job by getting you invested.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I think that was I still have answers. I haven't started the second episode or anything. I actually stopped it. You know what I'm saying? So, but it still was like on some like, to be continued. I was tempted to keep going, but I actually want to kind of just let it linger and what I think for the show. You know what I'm saying? To kind of give you like how I'm feeling about continuing this. Will I continue this anime? Yeah, I would. Just to see where it's going. How it ended with the baby, basically being like the saving grace for humanity, because this God is like all humans should die. You know what I mean? This God is like, he got hit with the, hey, promise, like a baby, a lady was dying and she had a baby and the baby's crying and she was like, hey, yeah, promise to take care of my child, and I guarantee you we good. You just raise them right, we're good, blah, blah, blah. So one of them classic little like, Moses type situations, and then by the God not knowing humans like that, and he's looking for answers. Like reanimation magic that he does, which is crazy that it was wild. Like the way he killed the person that he reanimated. I was like, that was crazy. Like for you to reanimate this person is wild. And then of course they were like surprised more than anything too. And I think they in their mind like, oh yeah, we can. I gotta stop him. I gotta save humanity and Really not. They both have a mission. And they both have their opinions of each other. And it's just crazy that they actually have to try to raise this child. Now, what's crazy is the main reason why he even resurrected her is because he was like, show me your breast. You need to feed this baby. And I was like, that's not how that works. Yeah. That's not how that works. And then, so I guess their quest now is to try to find the baby some food and help raising this child.
Yep.
So, of course, just like any classic anime, the beast transforms into a human
to blend in.
To try to, it has a flaw because it has that horn in the middle of his head. But yeah. So like that is just this anime right now is starting to be just basically classic anime type stuff with some nice humor in it. The other one, the goddess was pretty funny. She's hilarious, but she's supposed to be like that cute, cuddly, annoying
goddess.
Yeah. So and then on this, the god on this one was that naive but cold type, like very black and white, trying to understand the gray areas that humanity has, patched out for itself. But so, what I'm saying, both did their jobs, and like, with the hour or, what I'm saying, longer time of air or whatever like that, both did their jobs as far as captivating and getting that message. Yeah, because like a 30-minute to a 24 minute,
23 to 24 minutes. Really, yeah.
Those don't satisfy really, and it does. It kind of, it's almost like a quick little. It might do something that, let me rewatch that. Or what had just happened? So you end up rewatching this episode again, and next thing you know, it's like literally like the time that could have been spent making that first episode. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Which is like almost an hour or something like that. Let me see. I'm trying to see if Lords of Mystery, how long their first episode was.
Yeah.
Let me see how. Okay, so theirs was about 30. Theirs was 34 minutes.
Okay. So just a tad bit, just a little bit over the actual
20. Yeah, the 24, 20. So you know what I'm saying, enough time. And then their second episode was 36 minutes.
Oh wow!
Okay.
So
they're going off a 30-minute
Yeah,
so I
totally.
mean, yeah. So, and which is needed for this episode, for this season, for this
Show.
this anime. Yeah, it's needed for 30 minutes, not 20, 24 or 23 or whatever. You definitely need, and they did a very good job captivating, especially from that first episode. They kind of get you invested. That 30 minutes, they did their thing. So kind of leaning towards like you know what I'm saying, what you were saying with Clavitus and Sentence to be a Hero. Longer episodes especially for that first episode, I think is very important, and it should be something that is practiced with newer animes. Not all animes should be this way, and not all the episodes should be, always 30 minutes or 45 minutes or 50 minutes.
Yeah.
But it is a good sinker. Put the bait out there. You know what I'm saying? Leave the rail out there for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Let the fish go. You know what I'm saying? Come in, and when you feel a little tug, don't pull right away. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all metaphorically speaking. You know what I'm saying? But you don't pull right away. Let the little fish like kind of nibble and stuff like that, and then you pull up on it. And that's what these hour and 45 and 30 minute episodes kind of does for a fan. I think that's just my opinion. Especially with these newer animes, it's very important to capture. Now the Laughing Under the Clouds anime, they're the classic 20, like the 22, 24 made. Well, actually, hold on, no, their first. Let's see, that first. Yeah. Okay, so that first one, the second one, they're around like 22.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, in a sense, I left that first episode kind of like, I don't know if I'll stick around anymore, but I kept going. I kind of forced myself on the second episode to, watch the second episode. Second episode kind of got a little more interesting.
Yep.
And then third episode is, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's like a slow burn, but it's like they took a gamble with that a little. They're taking a gamble with that, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, I could have lost interest from that first episode. You know what I mean? That 22 episode. Or a 22-minute episode, I literally could have just been like, nah, this ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the risk with shorter episodes. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
that's my opinion.
Yeah, that's usually the case when it comes to the difference of the two. It's just that, to me personally, yeah, when it comes to like the 24, 23, it's like, that's why I always stick with the rule of the three. It's kind of like, not say 3-strike rule, is like the first episode if you're going with 23 or 24 minutes, it has to catch my attention to make me say, okay, like, yes, I'm going to continue this anime, or I need a second episode to finally say, is this going to be good or not with a second episode? And if the second episode doesn't do enough, the third has to be the conclusion to make the final decision.
Yeah.
Versus, that's how I usually do that. But then when it's like stuff like that, like 45, 55, or 58, whatever, like almost basically the hour mark,
Yeah.
it's like it's automatically going to be good to me, because you're going to throw. It's like, if you're going to be nonstop action, left and right, and then with a bit of character development and some story to tell us, like, all right, this is what we're expecting. Like, okay, this is what we're expecting. This is what's going on. Hey, I'm like, all right, I'm good. This is gonna continue, because of the fact that you gave me this long episode. You gave me so much stuff that, one, like Cletus for a prime example, because like I said before, we didn't know exactly what we were getting out of this anime. And getting a first episode with being how long it was, it answers a lot of questions that with that trailer that we were still questioning.
Yeah.
So it opened up the door easily. I was like, oh, this worked out perfect. Let's go. So, but I mean, there are some animes that do need the 24, 25, like Like MF Ghost is simple. The 24, 25, 23, 24 minute mark is fine because we already know the story. It's the same. If you have seen Initial D, you kind of know the concept. It's just a little different. You know, let's see, like that one or Reincarnates of Slime. You've already been following. Jack of all trades is that same category, but it's like it's good understanding characteristics. You know. It's that character development kind of situation. But again, the only reason why I can deal with the Jack of all trades party now because I read the manga, and so far up to where I'm at now, it's oh boy, it's a lot of questions.
So here's my question for you, Nodo. So like back in the day, right? When we were starting to watch animes and stuff like that, and certain new animes got introduced, there was one in particular that I always try to figure out.
Moving my monitor. He's moving the monitor.
He was like, "Hey, look at this over here. Look at my Mickey Mouse. You see my Mickey Mouse sippy? It's right over there."
Yeah. So no, he's moving my monitor because he's thinking like anything like monitors or TVs. He thinks it's a touchscreen. So that's why he's
like, look at this over here. This what we looking at over here.
What? Okay, Obi, can you not mess with my monitors?
So but yeah. So back in the day we had stuff like Bleach, where if you look at that first episode, right? Because the first episode, right? Even watching the live action, right? They did a lot of talking.
Yes.
Opposed to action.
Yes.
In those first episodes and stuff like that. And it's like, regardless, throughout the seasons and shows, so that's their niche. You know, they're going to be doing a lot of talking, a lot of explaining the move and all this other stuff. And it starts getting interesting later on, especially the better like you know, Ichigo gets and all this other stuff.
Yep.
Like it starts getting a little more intriguing. But when you're first introduced with all that talking, how did you feel back then? Because honestly, I could have been like turned completely off. You know what I'm saying? With all that talking, like, it was just like y'all doing too much talking. I'm like, why am I just here watching y'all talk and go and be all shocked and be all that and out of breath and be like, bro, how did we get hooked on Bleach?
Back then.
And they did, back then. And now these days, when it comes down to anime, and you know, they were what, 24 minute long episodes or whatever like that?
Yes, if I'm not mistaken.
Something like that. I know it was. It was normal. It was normal anime.
Yeah,
so
I had burner CDs for mine. I had friends that actually had episodes downloaded, and then they gave me the episodes. And I was watching my computer. I was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah. And they just give me like this stacks and stacks of like all the seasons.
Yeah.
And then I start.
You just kind of binge watch it because it's like not enough, and it's like you just go back and back. But if you watched it like on Toonami or something like that, you're like, I don't feel satisfied. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like because of the fact that like it's on Toonami and different stuff, it's like when before they had, besides the midnight run and everything at midnight, where it's like everything is uncensored and stuff like that. It feels like at that time it's like they were leaving out so much, and it's just like, why? And I mean, to be honest, like I think we still get that as today, like with Crunchyroll and stuff like that, because when again, me reading mangas and going to compare and somewhat do comparisons of like, okay, this is now the third and whatsoever, I feel really, buddy, this is now the third. I'm always trying to figure out like, okay, what got taken out? What's this and what's that? You know, and I'm still always having it in my mind, but it just feels. But then, even if I have not read the manga, I can tell like it feels like something's missing here. I don't know why. Yeah. But yeah, it's just. But back then, it's like there's always been a lot of like missing pieces and stuff. Like even Gundam Wing had that situation. Yeah. Like back then, like when it was coming on Toonami. Same thing with Dragon Ball. Same thing with Sailor Moon. It was like a lot of stuff was like missing, and you had to like find the actual DVDs whatsoever. And I think that was the same thing when it came to not censorship. What's that word I'm looking for? Something else. Because Sailor Moon is a perfect prime example because of the fact of when you got into I think it's the Sailor Stars series, I believe, was like season 3. That's when they introduced Uranus and Neptune. Because in that time, they actually had on Toonami, they actually had them as sisters, when in reality they're lovers. So even though I have the original, and then apparently for some odd reason with Netflix, which I have not seen the last of the new one of Sailor Moon, because they brought in the new one, the 3.
Was it like Crystal something?
Yeah, it's Crystal, but it's one of the movies, or I think it's a series because I had to check. But what they did was, because this one was supposed to be, if I remember correctly, do I even have the DVD somewhere? I feel like I have it somewhere. It's somewhere in my room. I can't figure out. But because I have the complete box set, including the ones that really did not get aired on TV, because if you were going to switch out to make Uranus and Neptune being sisters and not being lovers, there is no way you were going to have these 3 Pacific people transform into Sailor Scouts if they were male turning into females. There is no way in the world you're going to make that work. There's no way. There is no way in the world. Because they were performers. They were like actually, I believe they were singers.
Yeah, they were singers.
Yeah, they were singers. Yeah, pop stars. Yeah. And they transform into females, and you have to understand the whole origin, the story behind that situation. Now, I know Netflix has that version, but I have not got a chance to check it out because I didn't know nothing about it until I saw it. I was like, huh.
Oh, I checked it out. It was weird.
Yeah, so I haven't. So
it was weird because, Sailor Moon falls from one of them. I think like the main singer.
Yes, she does. But then you kind of find out the reason too. I don't know if it's like how you watch it all the way through, or just that one episode.
No, it was crazy. Is I feel like I watched it all the way through, but I can't remember it that well. Like watching the first couples, and then I was like, I literally watched all the way up until possibly the end when they was about to leave and they farewell. Who's Sailor Moon's man that she normally had? What's the dude's name?
Tuxedo Mask or Mama. I think they named him Mamoru is the name, but it's actually Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah, whatever dude's name is.
Which is
evidently, I guess he came back in the picture and stuff like that. And when the pop stars were about to leave and stuff like that, she was like, take care of my girl and blah blah blah. Because the voiceovers, they was like, they literally made them almost like studdish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, we know what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but
yeah. So I think with that situation, that's why I said there's a lot of things that literally is different from the original thing compared. But again, Crystals is actually from the manga, so that's the thing. So, but the one I watched, I think this is before they actually went for the Crystals. Mamoru, or basically Tuxedo Mask, basically leaves to go to America to go abroad. To study, and so he was.
Yeah, that's why he was gone. Yeah.
But then, but he didn't. But in this one, the one I watched, he didn't actually talk to the 3, the pop stars and whatsoever. He didn't. So he just left.
You talking about the end? I'm talking about like at the end when the 2 pops or the pop stars were about to leave.
Yeah.
When they was leaving, did you see that one?
No, like I said, that's what I said. The difference between the one I saw and this one, I haven't seen the Crystal version yet. So I only seen
this was like the end. This was the end of the episode, the end of the season type episode that I'm thinking of down.
Yeah, so that's what I said. I haven't seen that. So that's why I say it was. That's why I say it was different from. That's the part I was thinking about, the difference, because with the one I seen,
the difference too also too.
Oh yeah, the voices are always stuff. Yeah, the voices are. Well, the only reason for me for the one I watched, because the whole thing was in Japanese, so there was no English dub. So I actually all the way through in Japanese, and I actually bought the actual DVD, and I got it like the complete episodes, all of it. I think I got it for like $30-$40, where it came run for like $100 and some bucks.
Yeah.
So I got a stupid deal for it.
Yeah.
I was like, that's when I got that and bought all the Sailor Moon episodes, like from the same place I went and bought. I bought the first season, second season, everything, all the way through from start to finish. So I had the whole complete series, and I have it somewhere in my room. Like I figured it's in a box or something. But anyway, yeah. So that's what I said. Like the only difference, like I said, because they never, like, Mamoru didn't really talk to them and explain, watch my girl, different things like that. He didn't do that. So that's why I said the difference between what I seen compared to the crystals is different. So that's why I said I haven't got a chance to check out the crystals. And yeah. So that's why I said, like, there's a lot of information. That's why we say, again, there's a lot of information, a lot of stuff that's, like, missing or don't be talked about. And it's just like, what the heck?
No, you know what's crazy what you said right there?
Mm-hmm.
Like when he left, you're talking about Tuxedo Mask or whatever,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, no, he never said anything to them like that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like the end of the series, like the total end of the series. The pop stars leave. Like they're not from this planet. So they go back to their planet and on their way back, or on their way back and stuff like that. Or when they were about to leave and everybody was all and Sailor Moon came up and everybody saying they buys and all this other stuff. And Tuxedo Mask actually came back. You know what I'm saying? I think he was actually a part of the finale as well. Or if I'm not mistaken. If he's not, then he came back for some reason. He was there. And he was there with like Sailor Moon or whatever and was like, hey, woo, third, and everybody was saying they buys and blah blah blah, and then that's when like, little pop star was like, yeah. Turned around and was like, take care of my girl, da da da. And then like, you know what I'm saying, they went off, you know what I'm saying, they left. And then like that's when I guess Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask got back together or whatever like that. I found out in the Japanese version, but I'm sure that it definitely was because it was at one point in time, and I didn't see it on Netflix. That's what's crazy. I think I seen it on Crunchyroll. Because I was trying to basically trying to catch up or try to see what was going on. I was like, man, I got off of Sailor Moon a long time ago. Right? So I didn't even know there was like extra sailors and all that. Like I didn't.
Oh, I knew about it. I knew about it. But I definitely knew.
When I got into it and I started seeing that season or whatever this new season is based off of or whatever like that or whatever they got going on, like the older version, because they have like an older version or whatever. That's when I got like hip to like, oh snap, these two lovers. Oh snap, them little boys, they're not boys, they girls too. I was like, what's going on? And so then I was like, this is totally changed. I was like, Sailor Moon ain't with Tuxedo Mask no more. Like what's going on? That stuff started getting to me like, what in the world going on? So yeah, no, definitely though. The difference is just like Z, just like Kai. You know how they try to read, imagine how they did Dragon Ball Kai or whatever like that. Just like we were saying, like Bleach or whatever like that. The original versions and the Japanese versions. There's a lot of censorship that happens. Away from the episode, that makes the episode shorter. You know what I'm saying? For us, when we watch it on Toonami or however we watch it, you know what I'm saying? By their, being like our American censorship, which is crazy because we have sex all over our media, which is crazy. We got cussing all over our media. There's only 2 words that they cannot say on like TV now these days that get aired, and it's like, how is that even? And then on top of that, we gotta censor ourselves on YouTube, but y'all don't like how is going on? But like, just let it fly, because it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? And I look how the Japanese versions do, and how the original English dub do, and all this other stuff. And I'm like, y'all taking a lot away from the essence of it. So I be loving like going on Crunchyroll and seeing pure, like, they letting it fly. They letting whatever situation they got going on, they let it go. You know, they say what they gonna say. They show what they need gonna show, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And then by them doing, this is an hour long, or this is actually longer than what we got. I was like, we got gypped back in the day. They cut all the meat out of it. Pause.
Nope. Facts.
And I hate that. I hate the fact that these censorships for like salacious, and I feel the Japanese on this. They be dreading making dubs.
Oh yeah.
They dread making dubs. They love the fact that we have weebs over here that they appreciate the actual Japanese version, like the exact way how they made it. You know what I'm saying? And they love that, but they hate the fact that certain stuff gets dubbed and it takes away from what was said. You know what I mean? So
I mean,
even in titles.
Oh
it's
yeah.
Like whose title was like something that meant some total different title in Japan, but over here is some who is it? You know what? It might be a video game.
I mean, Enemy has it too, so I just don't know. Enemy has it too, but I just don't know up to my head.
It's a lot of them, but there's one that's specific that's like big, and I can't think of it right now. It's gonna kill me. But as soon as I think about it, I'll probably let y'all know next time, whatever. But yeah. Like just even censoring like titles and the fact that it says something entirely different over there, and it gets over here, and it's something totally like it don't make sense. You like, oh, really? That's the name of that anime?
There was one I just remember. Now that we think about it, there was one. Because I said the name, and I think I said I was mad about the title because it's not that it shouldn't be the way it is. I think it was this one.
Yeah, you pointed one out too.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was actually I think it was.
It was actually one of our discussions, actually.
Yeah, and I think it was.
We're going to flag.
Yeah, we call it. Yep, we call it flashback. Why are you messing? Obi, why are you messing with stuff? And I'm actually looking at the one too. That I had to do the compare because I was comparing it with the manga, and I would pull it up on my computer, but then Funny Baby here is going to end up like touching keyboards and stuff like that. I'm like, nope, I need you not to touch that, please and thank you. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Because I was actually reading some stuff. Let's see that earlier. I'll come back to 7 or 7. Come on, Funny Baby, you just mess with stuff all day. I know it's actually in here, and it's the same thing. Really? Stop banking on my computer. You're gonna pay for my computer.
You're gonna time out. You can get some time out.
Well, you're gonna be timed out in your playpen since it's upside down like a cage. Like you can see it. You can kind of see it like right over here. That's his playpen. It's upside down now. All I gotta do is zip it up and that's it. That's his timeout.
My niece needs one of them. Cause she's starting to walk and stand right now. She needs one of them because she's doing too much.
Pretty much. Yeah. Let's see. I'm not even gonna try to attempt this super duper long. And the same thing we talk about long title. This was like the longest of long titles. I'll share it real quick. There it is. Perfect. I can use this. Perfect. Oh, let me get this up. Let's see. Boom. And boom. And you can't see it's super small. But let's see if I can make it bigger. Yeah, this super duper long title.
Scoopity Scooby Scoops. Scoopity Gifts. Scoopity the 99, level 99. On the party members.
Yeah. Yeah. My gift level 99 ultimate gotcha. Backstabbing the Blackwater dungeon. I'm out for revenge.
Honestly, that's literally like Japanese humor. They do that.
Yep. I was like,
and I think they from what I heard before, I think they poke fun at it, like the fact that they do English, like when they do an English dub, right? Mm-hmm. And you watch like the mouth keep moving,
Yep.
Like they're talking about live action, and you see their mouth keep it just like certain words. It's just like so drawing out a sentence like that. I think they're just making fun of that and just kind of flipping it. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I think that's that's hilarious. I think I'll do something like that. You know what? Next time I'll make a song, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna just something crazy, like just a whole paragraph. Nigga.
Oh my
like,
God.
that's the name of the song. Yeah.
Oh man, that's usually it. But yeah,
and then the song ain't gonna have nothing to do with what the paragraph said.
Exactly. Yep, that's it. But yeah, that I just showed was definitely one of them because I was mad that they named it something totally different. I guess they actually fixed it finally. So I was like, I don't like why they called it this. This was stupid. And I can remember like they said, I think they had that backwater dungeon like first, and then it said my gift level 9. I was like, that it should be this way and not this way. So they actually fixed it. I was like, okay. Yeah. But yeah, that was one of them. But I think it was another one too, but I can't remember the name of it. But yeah. But all right, guys. But yeah, so that would be it for our main topic here. If you guys definitely liked it whatsoever, please leave a comment down below. Let us know if if there are any animes that you actually liked that basically was more than 30 minutes or basically longer than 23 to 24 minutes or whatever. Please leave a comment down below whatsoever. So, all right, let's get into these trailers. We got 4 on the list, and what's great and funny about it because again, Vito wasn't here for the last one. I had to do a live recording for this because I had Black Clover on it. So, and surprising that it didn't get hit. So I'm actually happy about that. I'm very surprised. Yeah, very. So, all right, let's pull this up. Let's get this. Let's get that. So, boom. All right, so we actually have a second trailer. We have the second trailer to this. Last one I did of this one was a teaser. So this is now, we actually have the full trailer for this anime. I had brought up before. So the anime we're going to be checking out, which is the full trailer of Season 2 of Farming Life in Another World. So let's check it out.
のんびり農業して暮らしたい。俺は念願の異世界農家生活を始めた。みんなで作った大樹の村の村長になった。
澄んだ空に優しい風が幸せを包み込む新たな日々。お待たせしました。爆薬です。
まず爆破をやめよう。
村長、お話中すみません。
代表のゴードンと言います。
まだ待たせるのか。
何をジロジロ見ている。
代表のイグだ。受け入れ感謝する。
切り株が喋って。その人数だともう一つこの村が必要な勢いだな。
だったらそうしましょう。新しく村を作るのよ。
オノ、のんびり賑やかなこの村がいつもよりワイワイ盛り上がっているのは移住者が大勢やってくると分かったからだ。
困ったこととかありませんか。
私が彼らの意見をまとめてみましょう。
ロナーナと申します。
それじゃあ改めて大樹の村にようこそ。
テレビアニメ「異世界のんびり農家2」
2026年4月からテレ東 BS テレ東 ATX にて放送開始。
Okay. All right. So let's see. All right. So what do you think of that one, Vito?
I don't know. It looks like some cozy, wholesome stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Probably not my speed, but yeah, for those that like that type of stuff, looks like it'll be nice and cozy.
Yep.
Nice little something to laugh at, thing.
Yep. For me, I'm actually looking forward to this because I did see this season 1. I think I actually watched this like 3 times already. Surprisingly, this is that. So I watched it through the first time I watched it, which was subtitled first, and then when they released it on the English dub, I actually wanted to give it a chance. And English dub was not too bad. It was still had the same wholesome, like Steve just still had the same humor and stuff like that, which was not bad. I think I'm actually a little bit more happy to see our main character, him, and I think you kind of saw she had a baby, which was actually his son. So it's the continuation of season 1 where it left off. So I'm more curious of seeing the new characters, what new characters we end up getting. So I know I've seen Centauros are in there. I guess there was a giant in there, and I think there was another group I just saw. I was like, what group is this? I can't remember if it was elves or not, but I can't remember. So yeah, I'm more curious to see who's actually going to be here at this location and everything else. So it's definitely check it out. I believe it's on High Dive, like if I'm not mistaken. So definitely check that out if you want something wholesome and with a little bit of humor and stuff whatsoever. Yeah, definitely check out there. All right, so let's get into our next trailer. Really, Obi? Really? Turn your back. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Really? He's... All right, let's see if I can figure out the... You're really gonna... Okay, no more Binky for you. No more Binky for you. Binky, bye-bye. You keep dropping it. I don't care if you cry. No more Binky. All right, on to the next trailer. Really? You're gonna mess with stuff? Stop. So, all right. So I have been contemplating on this, and Vito had brought this up. Sorry, let me fix my mother. Vito had brought it up in the Vitoverse. I had brought it up in my other trailer, which is
actually this trailer that you're about to show right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually something different. This
yeah.
isn't.
No.
This
I was gonna say. I was saying that I was about to say because. We run this up on the different one, which is the Beatrice one. So this is actually the different trailer we're about to show now. So the one we're about to check out now is going to be, it's in what we've been following, what we've been checking out, we've been waiting on this. I think I like this one. I like this way a little bit better. I like this better. A little bit better. But then again, we can't see the whole entire thing. We just we're blocking whatever shows up in the corner here. I'll just put it back. Sorry. All right, so Dragon Ball Super. We're getting the Galaxy Patrol. Let's go. Well, I can settle again. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Nope, that's it. I thought there was gonna be more.
Just the announcement
Yep.
trailer.
Yeah, pretty much.
So they're not gonna give us like a actual trailer for that probably until later on in the summertime, I believe.
I believe so.
But like insiders with DBZ right now or DB, they're definitely stoked, and they've definitely been giving us a scoop of what it is, and of course we already know. This Galactic arc, Patrol arc, is going to go into the Moral arc, which we hope they do a great job with this animation. Hopefully we get the same animation we got in Broly, but that's far-fetched. But towards the end of the Tournament of Power, the Universal Survival arc, that art form start kind of getting better, with the anime and stuff like that. It start looking a little more crisper and better and beautiful and stuff like that. So hopefully we get that same type of quality right there. Daima was 100% the quality for this Galactic Patrol arc.
Exactly.
We don't need anything less, but because Daima definitely was like, this is
set the
what
bar.
Super is what super should be looking like. You know what I'm saying? Which Diamond's not super, but you know what I'm saying? Like the fact that, you know what I'm saying, y'all made an anime, you know what I'm saying, that we haven't seen, you know what I'm saying, with DBZ or whatever like that. And y'all, the art was like on point. Y'all had us hyped for the people that watched it, y'all had us hyped every episode on what was going down with that with that Daima series and stuff like that. So if y'all coming back with the super, y'all continuing Super's little story and stuff like that, you bring that art. You know what I mean? Because like that art was top tier for Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? Definitely. So I'm excited for it. I definitely want to see. I want to see how they gonna make me feel about Moro, because the way I read Moro in manga form, he kind of gave me the feel of a Cell, and it was almost like that dread, that horror. It was like when we got into the Cell saga, there was like a horror to it, and it kind of lingered you into it, like there was a mystery and all this other stuff, and it's like, okay, we bring Moro in this whole situation, bring that same dark energy y'all had back then. I hope they can bring that. You can't catch lightning in the bottle twice, but I know for a fact y'all can come. Hopefully that's what y'all do.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree with that 100%. Definitely. So, all right, let's get into our next trailer. I'm gonna pull this up again. If I can get to it. Oh wait, you need to be still. All right, so our next trailer is going to be. Stop. We have Kaiju number 8, final chapter. We have a teaser here. So let's get started. I have no idea if that's part of it or not, so looks like it's not. Looks like it's not. So, alright, let's go that way. Alright, so, not bad of a teaser. Not bad.
No, straight.
Yeah, straightforward. Everything else, nothing too crazy to it whatsoever. So, I definitely need to start watch. I need to go into watch season 2. I have not started on it. But my Crunchyroll is showing that I have finished season 2, but I know who's actually doing it. I'm sharing it with a friend of mine from high school. Her son is actually going through my Crunchyroll, so I see stuff that he's been watching. Like he finished season 2 of Kaiju number 8 and went to, I think it was, what is it? What's the other one he was watching? Naruto Shippuden and a couple other stuff, and then stuff like I'm like, what the heck? I don't remember watching this. I'm like, oh, you touched my Kaiju number 8. How dare you? Mm-hmm. I was gonna test that later, but now it's gonna show that like I actually watched it when I didn't. Like he literally finished it, so like, dang it. So yeah, so he's definitely been watching that, and there's a couple other stuff I think he watched. Let me double check, make sure. I think he hasn't touched anything in a while. Nope. Okay. So yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to this. And I think this one's going to be a movie, if I'm not mistaken, for the final chapter, because I think they're starting to do it where it's like when they get close to the end, they're usually going to actually have like do a movie and stuff. I'm still waiting on another anime, and hopefully it's going to turn into a movie, because I think it will fit perfectly to be a movie instead of a season 3, which makes no complete sense. But it's going to have to be worth it. One I've been following. So yeah. So, got anything you want to say on that one, Vito? You want to check out?
Nah,
All right. All right. All right. So on to our final trailer. Let's see. I forgot what was this last one. I believe. Oh yes, this one. This one I've been. So we have seen a teaser to this trailer, but now we have a full trailer this time. Diamonds of the Shallow Realm. This is the one that basically is the same creators who did Full Metal Alchemist. Brotherhood. Let me be more precise.
All right.
Yeah, the same creators who did Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So let's check it out. We got this like 2 minutes too. Let's go.
夜と昼を分かつ子が生まれてしまった。
いいなあ。俺も村の外へ出て。そんなにいいかね。下界。朝元気？
今日もきちんとお勤めを果たしてるよ。
心配すんな。俺は絶対にこの村を出ない。お前がここにいる限りずっとそばにいる。お前を守ってやる。お前ら何者だ。そこを抜け。
ガブガブガブ。
ユルを連れて逃げな。
何が起こってんだよ。
お前左右様を使え。妖怪、化け物、ユーマ、異形、対なる者、こいつらがお前のつがいだ。
つがい。
この不甲斐ない僕の言葉も涙も全部気分次第で誰だって今は全部
村のみんなを殺したのはお前らか。
あー、おじさん見える人だ。
夜と昼を分かつ双子の一人だ。
お主には力を手に入れる資格がある。
双子を両方手中に収めたいのは東村の連中も同じ。
俺たちって世を乱す呪い子みたいな存在なのか。
私たちはあなたたちを絶対許さない。必ず報いを受けてもらう。
この子が噂の双子っすか？
お主らの力を利用したい奴が勝手に争い始める。
運命の双子に生まれたからってなんで生き方を他人に左右されなきゃいけないんだ。
ユル、あなたの名前は私が生まれ育った土地の言葉で夜という意味なのよ。
もう一度父様と母様を。
Alright. Alright, Vito, what do you think of that one?
Looks interesting. Looks interesting. I'll definitely give it a check out. Hopefully it goes, it has a long first episode so I can get into it, you know what I mean? This is the first time or is this the second season?
This is the second trailer. Well, the first time we saw this, we only.
No, I'm saying is this anime already been out or is it?
No, not yet. This anime will be new. Out. It's part of the spring, so it should be in April.
All right, cool. So. All right, yeah, but yeah, definitely, yeah. Hopefully they got a long first episode so I can get invested in stuff. Very action packed and stuff like that. I don't know what to compare it to, but there was some familiar elements of other animes and stuff like that that I saw. So definitely kind of attention as far as certain character designs and stuff. So
yeah. As for me, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to this. As I was paying attention very well, I've seen definitely Full Metal Alchemist characters hands down. Like I seen Edward, I seen Hughes, I seen half of the cast that's actually, and I was like, wait, what? Like design and everything. I was just like, wow, they really got half the cast is in this in a whole new set scene. I literally was paying attention. That's why my mouth dropped. Like if you actually seen my mouth drop when I saw a certain character, I was like, wait, what? The dude that basically like he was like and like bearded and everything else like did this. I was like, dude, that's Hughes. That's what's his name. The one who like kind of like passed away and died. I was like, whoa. I was looking for something to look like Mustang. I was looking so hard. I was like, where's Mustang? I know Mustang's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I think the chick with the eye patch. I want to say it was. Who should remind me of? I'm trying to think. It's like it's a mixture between. It feels like it's a mixture between. I think it was like Ed and L, their teacher. I forgot her name was in the series. It was like a mixture between her and I can't think of her name. One of the homunculus. It was kind of it like between the two. I was like I couldn't pinpoint which of the two. So it was kind of it was very interesting. I was like, so I'm definitely looking forward to this. And I can't wait to watch this. But But again, since it's gonna be part of spring, it's gonna be super hard because my spring season of animes is gonna be put on a bit of a hold. But I'm still gonna find a way to watch this stuff. So definitely stay tuned. I may when this do come out, I may actually do a review, like first episode review on it, my opinion on it, and how I feel.
Yeah.
And then also definitely stay tuned because I will do a slime one as well because to do a comparison between the first 4 seasons so far. Because we already have 3 already in the bag. But other than that, guys, that will be it for Noonami. I hope you guys enjoyed this whatsoever. Everything else. If you guys definitely like the trailers, definitely let us know whatsoever. And leave a comment down below. All right, so Vito, what we got in the pipe for next week?
First of all, everybody hit that like button, hit
Yep.
the subscribe button.
Yep.
If you're new to this channel. And what we got down the pipe next week, pause. Well, first of all, I gotta tomorrow I'll be releasing, the Vitoverse and stuff like that. It's pre-recorded, so just a normal little pre-recorded what's latest in news and all this other stuff. I will also be on the Vitoverse music and schedule this weekend as far as like recording stuff. So, but I'll be reviewing the J. Cole album, and I was thinking about doing a hot drops of the week, but I might actually save that for next week. But definitely stay tuned for those. But next week for our Vitoverse Live, our main topic will be if the Marvel Cinematic Universe did a collaboration with the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Oof.
What would that look like? And we'll just come up with our theories and stuff like that. It was inspired by a YouTuber. I believe his name was it Sticks something Hogwarts. I forgot what was his name, but I was watching some of his stuff, and he actually had like this. I don't know how he does it, and I think they're just theories. I don't know where he got these theories from, but I think they're like just ultimate theories of what ifs, and, or you know what I'm saying, like how you can tie regular world events or other universes to the Wizarding World and stuff like that, and it actually can work. You know what I mean? So we'll do our own little version of that next week on Vitoverse Live. Tomorrow is the Stormcast. I believe I'll be on there with the Stormtroopers, and hopefully I can see y'all there. I'm pretty sure we're going to be discussing the recent Nintendo Direct partner Direct that they just had this week. So just stay tuned for all of that, and shout out to our other associates, the Winging It Podcast, the Jill Podcast, this is Ryan, the N10 crew. We always got to throw everybody that we're associated with a shout out. So that's all that's popping off for me.
All right. As for me right now, like I said, I haven't decided on the next anime review I'm going to do, so I haven't checked it out. I'm just going to still kind of wait a little bit until I make a decision what my next one's going to be, so please stay tuned for that. I am going to be doing some experimentations as I'm trying to make something work the way it needs to do, so when the next one comes up, I can have it ready. I am going to now do a let's play of Code Vein 2. because I have played a good amount of it so far. I actually have 2 characters and 2 save files, so one is actually a little bit further than the other, but it's still at the beginning. So I will skip character creation because I'm not going to go through the process of that. I already did that and done, ready to go. So we just go straight in and kind of go into the game and have fun with that. I have not decided when I'm going to do that. It may be. I hate when it does that. Am I there?
Yeah.
All right. I hate when it does that. It must have reached the mark. I may actually do it on maybe Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday. Like before Super Bowl, because just like that. I may do it like in the daytime, so just stay tuned. I might actually do that, hopefully. And I gotta set everything back up again because it's been a minute since I set everything back up. But yeah, it's definitely saying to that. As for Noonami, I haven't figured out the next episode yet, so I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear right now to see what's going on and go from there. And as our good friend Obadiah is running back and forth between me and his mom, because the mom's at the door and I'm in the chair, so you can see him running back and forth. So, but other than that, guys, that will be it for us. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, hope you have a good one. Peace. It's not good.